I make my grand return here. And I decide rather than just, like, munching while playing, especially while there's, like, a whole bunch of cutscenes and stuff, I would just munch and then come back here. So I had a big bowl of leftover mac and cheese there. Still really quite good. Quite enjoyed that. And, one thing that I did decide that I would bring here and munch is, because I was mentioning it earlier, I was like, you know what? Let's have a little slice of my pie. So this is how it came out here. So that's a raspberry cherry pie filling with all the cherries kind of immersion blended together, so you just kind of get a mass. I think that I might have made the crust a little bit too thick at the back there. It's kind of hard to tell with my light shining right on it, but, you know, it turned out pretty okay here. Tasty enough. Wow. I have one strand of hair that's, like, being weird. There, that's a little better. I don't know. Get back here. Crazy, goofy goober, you. So maybe I'll munch some pie in a little bit here. It's not a bad idea. Enjoy the literal fruits of my labor here. And all that. Hi, I'm back. I'm also glad to see that the print is still a-okay while I was munching there. There you are, my busy crew. Sorry to make you haul yourselves here every time we need to have a meeting. Afraid we can't really help it, though. Folks seem to get spooked whenever they see me and Philippe roaming the streets. And hollow calls wear me down, you know? They don't have the warmth of a face-to-face chat. Anyway. I'm dying. Down to business. Our research into hyperspace Lumios is coming along, thanks to you all. We're still in the dark when it comes to that distortion hanging over the tower. Hyperspace Rogue Mega Arena. We go there and we fight Rayquaza or something, I guess. But, well, I managed to stumble onto a rather troubling discovery. How troubling? It seems more of these pockets of hyperspace are appearing as time goes on. And they're beginning to affect our world too. We've started getting reports that Pokémon from hyperspace Lumios have been showing up here in regular space Lumios. If we're talking worst case scenario, hyperspace Lumios could eventually swallow the whole city. We can't let that happen. We sure can't. Luckily, it's not all bad news. Thanks to your research, we can now detect hyperspace distortions that we couldn't before. Be warned, however. Parts of hyperspace Lumios beyond these distortions likely hold even stronger Pokémon. Bring them on. With the three of us working together, we can handle anything. Let's go scour different parts of hyperspace Lumios for berries and other ingredients. Gotta order up plenty of donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Florians. 20 Ultra Balls. Cool, thanks, man. Sounds like you know what to do. Get to it. Oh, man. Check each distortion before entering. 10,000 survey points. Yeah, so we have our ZA Royale equivalent with survey points now. And still the Rogue Mega Evolutions at different checkpoints along the way. It is literally just the main game over again, but less interesting. What the hell? There's Eevee there. Do we have a Wimpod somewhere? Can I try for it again? Is that a Shark Cadet there? Side mission detected. What does that mean? Should I go check out what the heck that is? Because I have no idea. I keep thinking that's the map button. So it's in here. Because the search before entering. When the snack tray comes out, do you reach for the cheese, the crackers, or the summer sausage first? I mean, I would combine, like, cheese and sausage is what I would do. Maybe even crackers. Or maybe that's what you're asking, is just which one is being reached for first. I don't know. It's not something that I would think about. I would just... Rude! Just end up reaching for something. What the heck? Oh, it's daytime, isn't it? All of them. All of the things. Yeah, I'm looking over at the layout and I'm like, whoa, it looks different. Because it is different. Well, I guess they lost aggro on me because the time changed. A little funny. This is not the side mission thing. Oh, it's literally right here. Unknown side. Wait, so this is purely just side content? Like, what are these then? Here, give me this. Summer sausage first kind of guy. Yeah, I got that impression, Noah. don't know, skip the thing. So are these just like DLC side quests? I'm just kind of curious what the heck is even going on here. Does it heal me when I come in? Sure doesn't. Here, do that. Hi. You there, young trainer. Could I ask a special favor of you? I'd like you to deliver this letter to the director of Académie Étoile. I would do it myself, but I'm afraid that certain circumstances prevent me from doing so. Please, won't you deliver it in my stead? This seems fishy. This NPC? If you doubt my intentions, I suggest you deliver the letter. Then you will see the truth of the whole matter for yourself. Hello, Sir Notary. Accept the mission. I don't know. Not saying that I have to actually do it, so, I mean, I'll accept it for now. I don't know. Merci. I knew you had a trustworthy face. This is the letter that must be delivered. Obtain the important letter. A letter that you were asked to deliver to the director of Académie Étoile by a somewhat peculiar character. My favorite dialogue tree, yes. And no, but actually yes. Yep. Such is how it goes. Remember, you must give it to the director of Académie Étoile, no one else. Does it actually give me the option to give it to someone else? Message from across dimensions. Oh, I get a bunch of points for accepting a mission, so it was still worth coming in here and all that. I don't know if there's anything else that's worth a while for me to do here. Not a clue. Do you agree that cheesecake is a pie? No? I don't think I do. Won't be anything else around here, doesn't look like. You want a pie? You have something like this here. This right here is a pie. Speaking of, I should have a bite. Because it is good. I think the raspberry taste is a little bit stronger than the cherry. Because both of them are naturally strong flavors, but I think raspberry is just stronger. So even though I put like a pretty 50-50 mix of raspberries and cherries in here, it gets kind of overpowered by raspberries. So it's mostly a raspberry pie with a side taste of cherry. It's still good. But cheesecake is pie, according to who? This is some good pie, though. If I'm gonna toot my own horn. What does it want me to do? Oh, it's for making donuts and stuff. What is that right one? Clefable? Cleffa? Whatever the heck. Whatever the middle one is. Here, let's rest. The definition of a pie? What is the definition of a pie, then? Sure, let's reset what the things are. I'm gonna have some more pie, speaking of. Now, what the heck is going on up there? What is happening? Yeah, I do think apple pie might be my favorite, but I do have to remake this raspberry cherry one day. Because this isn't half bad either. Unidentified megastone detected? What does that mean? I go there, I get a new megastone? What the hell is Wimpod or something? Is that a Squirtle on the left? I go here? Gen 10 Terra Leak is hilarious. I saw that Guzma was posting a couple things about it in the Discord server there. Haven't really gotten a chance to have a proper look at it. Baked dish containing fruit, cream, custard, or meat and vegetables, typically having a base and sometimes a top of pastry. Well then, can you differentiate a cake and a pie? Sure, one of these things, I guess. I don't know. You have your donuts. I'll have my pie. I'm the mysterious Pokemon. We were just at this layout, I think. Oh. I think you're grass and fire. That'll be effective against you, then. Flying, maybe. I don't know. Like 5 nations in one map? Isn't that what people wanted, though? A multi-region game? Unless, watch out, Mega Scovillian is going to attack. Scovillian appeared! Scovillain. Might have soft sweet food made from miniature flour, shortening, eggs, sugar, other ingredients, baked and often decorate. What is that? The definition of a? Oh shit. Of cake. Our space distortion won't stay open much longer. I know. My God, I'm just one shot. I can't do anything, man. There's no friggin' way. There's, like, actually no shot. I should have figured that would do, like, nothing there. I guess you resist both of his types of attacks. So you're, like, my only chance here. Not like you can do much anything. Level 100 minimum for this. Ah. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't quite work out there, did it? Yikes. I mean, you know that cheesecake is a pie because it has a thin crust filled with sugary, creamy cheese. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh, that's the border there. Have to be at least Where's my friggin' menu? It didn't let me open my menu again. I don't know what to tell you. Lost a battle. Champ your Pokemon and try again. I was gonna toss Pokeball anyway and get super lucky. Something or other. That's what I was gonna do. Grab the crust off the... Ah, it's crumbling across my lap. Crap. I made an extremely crumbly crust, which I mean is kind of the goal. I don't think any fell on the floor. All into my lap there. Hello, John Wildcat. Instead of a lump of coolies, you get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. I'm not too impressed with this DLC here. The menu has cooldown. The Pokeball menu has cooldown? It wasn't even open that long. I've already held it open a whole lot longer than I held it open in there. Okay, but I mean, it literally has cake in the name. So, I mean... It may as well be treated as a cake. Yeah, so that's how you get the new Megas. In which case, how the hell do I get Mega Staraptor? Huh. Yeah, this is not gonna be some... Oh yeah, I just ham it out tonight kind of thing. This is gonna be a... I need to take time on my own time to grind, like, stupid EXP candies or something. To be able to, you know, be strong enough for things, right? Healing menu meant... Oh, well, I wasn't trying to access the healing menu. I was trying to throw a Pokeball. Cole's more useful and entertaining. You can get a lot of energy out of Cole. Well, okay, I actually hit the right button this time. Maybe a Wimpod or a Starly or something. Forgot that was a Pokemon that existed. Unidentified Megastone. It's not what I'm looking for, though. But yeah. Switch to acquired. Nice, Mortis. Now I bet you can't wait to play Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC. That is, kind of shitty. Long grind EXP fast defeat Alpha, just cheese it with Toxic. Your Venusaur can do it. What, did they give you like a bunch of EXP candies or a bunch of EXP or something? I keep pressing that. Yep, 7 out of 10. Too much grind, IGN. 7's pretty generous. Nope. No, not what I'm looking for. Time for more pie. Nom nom. Literally less than 2 months. Oh, hold on. This came out for pre-order. Well, before the game came out. And it released less than 2 months after the release of the game itself. Is what it was. I need bug or flying is what I need. Looks like a Charmander there. I might just have to do this on my own time. This kind of sucks. Yeah, I could have a look at trading some of my Mega Shards. Alright, I could do that. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. You mind not being, like, right in front of me? Bug? Oh, hell yeah. I can go with that one at least. Nice Starly one. What do I gotta do to find an alpha one, though? So I want to know. How the heck? I know Guzma would like an alpha one. Why is the 5 like misaligned on the mini-map? Why is it broken? Look, it's perfectly centered here and across this menu. Here it's broken. Look on the mini-map in the top left. Okay, well. Oh, Pokemon. My first time I've seen that. Here, investigate that. Then, also didn't give lots of confidence since Gen 10 Beta Terra Leak looks like Scarlet and Violet 2. I mean, of course, it's, you know, far from release, so I'll give some benefit of the doubt there, but there's no rock types here, so. Yeah, I've got lots of calories this way. Sure. Let's do it. I'm having another bite of my pie. Wow. Because it's good. Nom nom. Destroy floating Pokeballs. Take this floating Pokeball. They're gonna be faster, so. Use the catch window. Let's see here. Catch Pokemon undetected. I see no Alpha Wimpods around here. So undetected, huh? There, here's undetected. But I'm looking for an alpha one. I want. You're not giving it to me, game. Wait, should I go back? Because I can... Can I get up to the roof that way? I don't know that I can. Bunch of Spinneracks. I have a whack of Wimpods there. Was this a way that I could go up to the roof? Because I've been on this layout before. Yeah, new station interviewer. What inspired you to release your game so quickly? Money! Yep. Not wrong. That's how it goes. Wait, where does this take me? Oh. Couldn't take me all the way up. Is there no Alpha Wimpods? Destroy floating Pokeballs. Gotta use the catch window, too. I think Mr. Krabs is less greedy. There's no Alpha Wimpods here. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Might be onto something. I'm never gonna find an Alpha Wimpod. I might just have to settle for a regular one. This is too insane. I don't know. No, none of them are alphas. Can't really see past you, but... Here. Do some of that. There we go. Pokemon undetected. Then we go do this. And we go use the catch window. Really? I don't know how the hell I find a Alpha Wimpod. I have no clue. Well. Don't know if I need some sort of alpha finding power up. A whole bunch of stuff. Mr. Krabs literally chose to not let Krabby Patties be artificially produced, even though it made more money that way. Yeah, he did have some integrity. You are right. Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm just gonna look up Alpha Wimpod. How the heck? Let's see here. There's this one Reddit post from before. I'm trying to get an Alpha Wimpod for like 20 minutes, but I haven't seen a single Alpha one yet. Do Alpha Pokemon only spawn if you haven't done it with the Alpha modifier? Edit, never mind, I got it. Just took a little while longer. Someone had replied, I can confirm you can get alphas without alpha power. The method you're using for hunting them, just want to make sure you're getting enough distance to where you're generating a new impobs. At first, I just tried running through a few dimensions, then I tried flying over and over to cycle them. Pretty sure it's random, but there's a higher chance with an alpha donut. I think you may need to register something before it appears alpha, but I might just be paranoid. Don't get registered. First time I went into hyperspace looking for a Wimpod, found 3 of them, with one of them being alpha. I think it's less than 5%, but I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. But the right amount of Pokemon you see in hyperspace, they should be way more common if they were 5%. That's like 1 out of 20, so you'd see an alpha like every other large group on average. Makes sense if they lowered it purely because of how obstructive it'd have to be. The alphas chase you that often here. I found one immediately after reading this post. Alright, so it sounds like I just have to keep on believing here. No, Mr. Krabs is smart. Cheapen the product, sell at the same price, get less customers, ultimately make less money. Gotta think about it like a businessman. Here. I don't know. Here, do this. Use some catch window shenanigans. Do I have to successfully catch? It just says use the catch window. I'm using the catch window even when I'm not successfully catching them. So, I mean, Mr. Krabs also may somehow be greedier. Wasn't there an episode where he gave Squidward a bill for working the cash register at the Krusty Krab? I don't remember. Okay. Bonus ball has appeared in this pocket of hyperspace. Where? What? Got Moo Moo milk from the alternate dimension. Don't know if that's something that I'd want, necessarily. Well, Game Freak would do that if it were legal. I mean... Oh, there it is. Hey. Bonus ball. There we go. A whole bunch of stuffs. Cool, I can go up here too. I like using Fluoridator on your Aqua Jet and all that. I might be able to even do, looking for the bonus ball as a pain. I imagine it would be. Shadow Sneak should be a good fast one too. Whoops, not Sword Stance. What is wrong with me? Stay open much longer. I don't know if there's a way to get, like, new Wimpods to spawn in the same trip. Oh, there is. But they're not the ones I'm looking for. So, do this so they all screw off. I don't know. Then maybe I get up to the rooftop again. No, I don't need them. Don't need any of them. So I bring it around town, and I kind of forget where the other Wimpods were. Maybe somewhere on the rooftop. Maybe I'll get lucky, and there'll be, Alpha one. Maybe. If I'm really lucky here. It'll be quite nice. But I don't know that there will be. Oh, here's another group, but there's no Alpha. So yeah, go around long enough, and they do respawn. Ones haven't respawned down there. Dang it. This sucks a little bit, doesn't it? This definitely sucks a little smidge. Nobody here. I haven't respawned here. Life sucks. What does this do for me if I've already done all the objectives? Like, oh, I can still get, like, berries and candies and stuff. I gotcha. I gotcha. But yeah. Yeah, when you have the highest grossing media IP, there's definitely a lot of money behind that. Nom. That's it for my pie. Mm-mm. There's so much bloat on this map. It's insane. Let's find a Starly or something. Yeah, people like Valve a whole lot more. After completing all the survey, the bonus ball will appear in random locations. It's a pain to look for, mostly in the battle hyperspace. Dang it, I keep doing that, trying to access the map. Just kind of curious what's around and stuff. Normal one, dark one. Yeah, I'm not doing those, I don't think. Valve is the highest gross per person company in the world. Really? I mean, makes sense there. Look at the Christmas colors going on in the city there. Perfect, it's fitting. Well. You are in front of me again. Guess I went to the exact same bench. Exact same Pokemon Center. Poison, fire. What, is that just other colors of Squawkabillies? Why are they grayed out? Yeah, no Starly or anything. It sure doesn't look like to me. I don't think. I think that would look like Halucha. Maybe I'm going crazy, actually. I don't know. We can dip in. I don't know if I would need an alpha, per se. I got an alpha when my Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. The alpha of that isn't quite as important to me. Oh my god, everyone's popping in and out of existence here. Here, this way we go. But yeah, let's see here. Wow. Whee! Yeah. Don't exactly make games anymore. Make gaming equipment and stuff. Maybe that is Starly. I'm gonna lose my mind here. Maybe I'm going crazy. Here, hop on in. Yeah, this DLC's kind of boring, grindy, meh. You know. Alright, fletchlings. I'll bet you there's probably like elevated shiny rates in here or something, and people are gonna start shiny hunting in this. Look, it's the exact same layout that I was just on. I just keep on exploring the same things over and over again. I keep doing that by accident because that's what I have Aqua Jet set to. Catch window. Is there any story or is it just this? Go do all the missions the game tells you to do, or else the hyperspace could do some bad stuff to Lumio City. This is a story. Did you not destroy that? You actually dash over there. Where the hell are you going? But yeah. So nice if you play this game with a speed hack or unlocked frame rate. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It is Starly. I don't... Oh, I thought you phased through the ground for a second there. None of them are, alphas here or anything. But I don't think that I should be going around trying to find one of that anyway. I don't know. Sparkling items. That one I'd probably get a female one just because that's like the same as the first Pokemon that I ever caught that was a Starly back when. Like one of the few instances where I'd actually care about a Pokemon's gender. What the heck? Just a matchup to like my old very first Pokemon I ever caught playing the games. Here, are you level 99? I can try using the catch window here. No, you just wanted to come with me straight up. Okay. You just straight up wanted to come along here. Okay, well. Guess that means it was meant to be. And all that stuff. Yeah, if I want to do the same name there. I could follow, like, conventions and do that. But the question is, do I want to do something else? Change it up? So we've had that name for, like, the past several, like, Pokemon playthroughs where there's been, Staraptor. So, do I want to change it up here, maybe? Maybe? Which maybe I do. Here, catch window. There we go. Go destroy the floating Pokeballs. Look, here's a floating Pokeball for me to go and destroy. Print is still coming along okay over there. There we go. So is a thing gonna appear? Bonus balls appeared here, but like... I don't know where the heck. I bet it's in the Pokemon Center over here. Nope. Who knows, man? Who even knows? Megastar Raptor looks like Paradox Past called Furious Raptor? Like, a hypothetical thing, or is... a what? Yeah. Now we actually gotta fill up the PC like Legends Arceus, because Legends ZA didn't really have a thing for that before, but now it does. I mean, I guess it sort of does with the research task there. Welcome back, Nurex. In a manner of speaking, maybe. Hypothetical name. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, this is a whole lot of stuff. What's the symbol there next to number 81 mean? And there's like a square one there. I mean that I got them to hyperspace or something? I got you in hyperspace just now. I'm on box 8 again, damn it! ZL, select multiple. Get out of here. My god, I don't need you guys here. I think that one's the unique thingamabob. So, like, here. Those ones are kind of the starter thingamabobs. Okay. Everyone, get out of here. Like, my god. Okay. So, put level 14 after being level 99 in there. Infinite PC slots? Nope. Sure isn't. I hope that it expands when you... Maybe it's one of those games that it expands once you have a Pokemon in each box. If we're lucky here. Yeah, look, it is. Okay, well, there's that at least. We do have a little bit more space than it seemed like we did at first. Okay. I don't know why they don't just have, like, 16 boxes unlocked, like, off the bat. Why delude you into thinking that you only have 8? I don't get it. Oop. Something like that. But yeah, post-game content giving you a level 14. Much generosity, truly. But hey, look, a Starly with up defense, down special attack. As long as it wasn't down regular attack. I mean, there's some mints or something around that I can get from somewhere. I don't know what the heck kind of name here. I kind of want to change it up. But I don't know what the heck could be fitting. I could always come up with something before next time. I don't know how much, whoops. How much left I've got in me for playing this tonight. Might have to switch to some other game, because this, kinda sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Yill rats? What?